Hey, it's me, and
Me.
that means it must be time for the Bob Doyle Show.
I guess.
And up in the corner over there, it does say the Bob Doyle Show.
It does where?
Now-
Oh!
Oh, now, what are those ladies doing all the way over there?
I don't know. They're dancing in my head. Wait.
Or they're out in the ocean. They're like apparitions out in the
Oh
sea.
wait! Look, they're riding that wave. See that?
They are, but that was unintentional.
That's pretty fun, though. Actually, I like it. That's cool.
It's trippy, but why? All right, ladies and gentlemen, they sang it right there.
Good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever.
Kathy's in the house.
Hi, Kathy.
I don't know how she got in here. I thought we'd lock the doors
good
at night.
morning. Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Jane is already
Oh,
quoting
I
you.
love you. See, it's a thing.
No, Jane, you're acting. So that's pretty funny. So now, I thought the show was going to be late today because at the last second, I had 10 minutes. And I thought, I want to change what we're looking at out the window. And I was thinking first a storm, like a thunderstorm or something. You know, swaying trees, lightning and stuff.
Yeah.
And I found a couple, but I was running out of time.
Okay.
And the thing about these videos is they don't necessarily loop cleanly. So things happen and then boom, the trees appear over here or it changes the scene. And so, and this is no different. But anyway, I got the idea to do these ocean waves. But this loop, again, it didn't, it looked terrible. And so what I do in those situations, a little behind the scenes. Oh, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, it is Wildcard Wednesday, and that should be evident by my conversation. Oh, no.
Oh.
Well, as long as it's ringing.
All right. Yay.
Oh, that worked out. That's like we practiced it.
Almost. Life is good. Just saying.
I want to talk about. So how much of the coffee?
You have to finish your loop about
I
the
know.
loop on
All
the
right. Oh, you're
ocean.
right. It would have been an open loop on a loop.
Open loop
A
on a
loop,
loop.
open loop.
Yes.
All right, good call. You reined me back in. So what I have to do in those situations is I take it into an editing program, let it run, and then I copy it, and then reverse the second copy so that it goes forward and backward. And in some cases, you can't really tell, because it's just a swaying of trees. I mean, maybe you go, it looks a little unnatural. And like right here, it's going to do a little jump. Like the camera,
right there, I
but
saw it.
that's just like the camera moving, but then it just goes backwards. So now it's running backwards.
Yeah, I see the waves going backwards.
But you have to kind of really be looking for that, right?
If you had not said anything, I certainly would not have noticed.
Right.
And I bet no one else would have either.
Perfect. And that's why, but see, this is why this is not an ordinary show.
Because you give the behind the scenes.
Yes, I want people to be a part of it and understand that there's cool stuff you can just do with your computer. What do I have to do to get through to you people? So I put us out in the middle of the ocean. Now, what would be so great, and I wish.
Wait. We seem to be ringing bells unintentionally today, so...
I wish there was a way that we could simulate the motion, like the handheld, for like our image, or the main thing, so that it would have this whole disconcert. And this is a little disconcerting anyway. I mean, because it's like, those are big waves, and if there was a leak in that window. And I also opted against adding ocean sound effects because I'm realizing that when I put the sound effects in the background, no matter how low it sounds, it's overpowering, and I don't like it.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I knew you would.
But it does look like we're like on a
if
ship.
we kind of like we're in unison.
And
hold on.
Wait,
If we're just like in unison with. I don't think it works.
No.
The studio has to move too. Well. So what I was going to say about coffee was...
Okay. So we're almost out?
No, and I think I already know the answer. I think it's pretty obvious, oddly enough. But how much of the enjoyment of coffee for most people... And Jane, just don't. We're talking... Fill in the blank.
Jane does not get seasick. That's a good thing.
It could mean
I don't
tea.
usually either.
It could mean whatever. But coffee.
How
much of the enjoyment of coffee is actually about the taste of it?
Oh, that's an interesting. The smell of coffee for me.
Smell is up there. Or is it just the drinking of coffee? The comfort of, I've got this warm whatever.
For me, I think it's more the warm whatever.
That's what I thought.
I really could care less if it's coffee or not. You
right.
know that.
Yes, and I knew for sure that would be your answer.
Yeah.
That it's just more like a social or just a comforting.
Right. Or I'm just getting a shot of caffeine here.
A functional.
Functional. Yeah. Because honestly, before him, I probably made coffee once a month when somebody would come over. Like, I just didn't drink coffee.
Yeah.
Like ever.
Yeah.
So.
It'd be funny if I'd thought ahead, like way ahead, and then like over the course of the show, we have the effects of like water dripping or something. Or coming in through
water over
yes,
here.
Yes,
like
that would be ideal.
We're,
Just slowly water rising behind us. Oh, I could do it.
We're going to have a flood.
I could have done it, but just slowly and let people notice it. Like over the course of time. Just
Adam!
And then a prize goes to the person who saw it first.
Uh-huh.
But I didn't.
No, you didn't.
So you can't win. There are no prizes today. Hope you're not too disappointed.
We haven't done a prize pack in a bit. We haven't gone to the park in a bit.
Because it's 100 and freaking outside.
100 and freaking.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like 113
yeah,
or something.
Yeah. Hold on. Alexa, stop. Alexa.
Okay, she's good.
Alexa, what's the temperature?
Right now, it's 84 degrees Fahrenheit.
No.
Today, expect a high of 108 degrees.
108. That's
108.
cool. That's cooler than... Alexa, stop. So the other day, I don't know how this happened. I don't remember why these words came out of my mouth as we were just joking around in the bedroom the other day. I guess it didn't matter what room.
Yes, Bob turned me into a coffee.
But something happened, and one of our devices, I think it was the one triggered by Amazon, heard me, whether I said it or not, what it heard me say was, "Why is life so hard?"
And it is not at all what he said, at all. But that's what it picked up on.
But so I'm gonna so we duplicated it. So we're gonna share with you, Alexa, why is life so hard?
Sorry to hear that. Talking to a friend, listening to music, or taking a walk may help. I hope you feel better soon.
So we're just having a conversation, and then she suddenly starts saying that.
And we just
because we didn't activate her, and we were just like, and that happens every now and again.
All the time, actually. It's like a weekly thing. She'll just randomly say something.
In response to something we said, you know.
Not addressing her at all, just in conversation. So knowing that every word that we're speaking is being heard and recorded somewhere, which we know. But it is what it is. And we're not saying anything we could care less about, so it doesn't really matter. But it's fascinating when she picks up on things like that. I'm trying to think if there was anything else I can quickly remember about.
I just love that she stepped in as a life coach there. Hey.
Friend.
That would be so funny if we're having like a discussion. Hey, you two. Surely you see her point of view, but perhaps you could see his. What if we looked at it this way? That could be AI.
Oh my gosh.
AI.
Like, that could help so many domestic cases.
Right. Oh my God. It's triggered by keywords that suggest that something.
Or the anger, you know, like.
And it also calls 911.
And it also calls 911.
Yeah, well, no false triggers there. We were watching a movie.
Oh, yeah. Please. Okay. That's a
good idea on paper.
Yeah, no.
Well, actually, once you put it on paper, it becomes not practical. Yeah. Type 1 for yes, 2 for no.
Because you just like saying that.
So one other thing we were talking about this week is playing around with different times for the show.
Yes, we did. We were thinking about this.
And what we've decided to try, regardless of what you have to say about it.
Well, because nobody gave us any feedback.
Yeah, well,
not really.
Yeah. So what we're going to do, starting next week?
I think next week.
All right, not tomorrow though.
No, not tomorrow. No, I can't. We can't tomorrow. We have a webinar tomorrow.
Right.
Oh,
That's right. We'll talk about that.
We'll talk about it in a minute.
That's the next thing.
Yes.
Because after that, I got nothing.
It's Wildcard Wednesday. We can do whatever we want.
I just got derailed again.
So next week, starting next
yes,
week,
so-
what we were thinking of doing is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, doing mornings at 8 a.m. like we always do. And Tuesday and Thursday, doing 5 p.m. Pacific time. So it would be 8 p.m. Eastern time. Because that way we can catch both audiences. And Tuesdays and Thursdays seem to be, more play, fun, tech
Yeah.
stuff anyway.
Sure.
And that way we could maintain...
Well, there's some of our friends like Diane and Spencer and Tommy and
Terry.
Lots of people
T
who are
names.
more kind of out there. That's right. All of our friends whose name begin with T only listen in the afternoon for some reason. Jane is
Not
good
true.
24 hours because she and Cher are vampires. I think we've discussed this.
They never sleep. Anyway, so feedback, thoughts later in the day.
We're gonna do it
really
anyway.
super. Aw, see?
I don't understand why you have to stay up all night, Jane. I know you tried to explain it in another.
Wait, where does she live?
I used to know,
Jane, where do you live?
but I still don't understand why
I
she
don't
has to stay up
remember
all
why.
night. But anyway, so 5 p.m.
So Tuesdays
Pacific
and
time.
Thursdays.
Right.
Yes.
And we'll just see what the vibe is.
Yep.
We'll just see. Maybe we'll have a whole different set for the afternoon show. What do you think?
You mean not Raging Waves?
Right. No, I mean like everything's different. I mean, except the couch, obviously.
Well, that could be fun. But I
Yeah.
think we like the comments. I like the set.
Yeah.
Personally,
So
I
just
don't
being able
wanna
to change what's
it.
outside is
Sure.
good for you. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, like the early one could be like the morning sun. And then,
Yes.
the afternoon, evening could be like a starry night or something. I don't know.
So we overdressed for today.
We did, because it was the only thing that I had that matched his blue.
Oh, this is on me. Okay. Well, no, I'm sure everyone is delighted to see how elegant you look this morning. This is more of a Friday luscious living sort of ensemble. I don't know if the blue is translating. It looks dark on the screen, but this screen's kind of. We
It
changed the
almost
screen.
looks black, you're right.
Yeah,
But it's
but
actually
there's
a
a little
navy
bit of
blue. Or navy? I guess it's
Type
navy.
1 for black and 2 for blue. It's depending on what you see.
And
This is
3
like
for
one of
black
those
and blue?
tests where some people see totally different colors.
I see. So everybody loves the idea.
Now the bird's flying backward.
Wait, she's the same time zone as us, so why do you...
I don't
Okay.
understand. I don't.
She's West Coast Canada,
Okay.
so I won't have to stay up all night so I can be...
This is Wildcard Wednesday, ladies and gentlemen, where we'll talk about people's time zones and their sleeping habits. Adams gave us a 1, but now I can't remember what I said.
Which is what always happens. It's like type
Well,
1
normally
for yes
one
and
is
2 for no.
one
and I
is
don't
the
know.
normally one is like the affirmative, but I know I switched it this last time. But now I can't. It's just it's been 7 seconds, so I dump it all.
Who has seen 50 First Dates with Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore? It is one of my favorite films, and I've seen it more times than I can count. And 10 Second Tom is my favorite. So,
I've only seen it once, and have forgotten most of it.
go for it.
Okay, so Adam says black shirt, so that's right.
Oh, yeah, so it looks black.
But I have a black one that's blacker than this.
It's true.
This is the blue
No,
one,
it's
right?
blue. It's totally blue.
It's totally blue, you guys.
Totally blue, but you can't tell because the light's so bright. I think that's really what it is.
Sure. Just deflect the responsibility. Do you ever think it was just your light?
Well,
Your natural inner light is so overpowering that everything pales in comparison. Did you ever think of that, Tracy?
no, but that's so sweet that
Because
you
I'm sure that's what
did.
everybody else is thinking. Type 1 for yes.
I think that's great. Well, really, color is all about perception.
There
Some
you have it,
people
ladies
are
and gentlemen.
colorblind, and they can't actually see color the way we see color either.
There's a
And
VR app that simulates
being
what color.
colorblind?
It wasn't as interesting as I was hoping it would be, but
Well, pretty much everything is kind of different shades of gray.
I can't really remember.
I don't know.
Okay, I just thought it'd be fun to slip into this because I'm telling you, those waves are mesmerizing to me. They're just like I
could watch them.
They
for
just
a while.
bring you in and see now the bird flew that way, and then when it reverses, the bird's going to fly back and go up. Forgot my wallet. Watch. I left it on the counter.
Oh yeah, there
Go
is
right
a
back.
bird. Oh, how funny! I didn't even catch that earlier.
See, that's the thing about that's why you watch the Bob Doyle Show repeated time over and
for
over.
the details, so they
Right.
can add it to the Reddit that we.
Add it to the Reddit. That's right. That needs to happen. If we just keep
Right.
speaking it into being.
Somebody's going to start a Reddit.
You know that we have a Discord channel. Did you even know that?
I don't even know what a Discord channel is.
Well, there you go. We have a Discord channel that actually one of the channels or one of the sections in that channel is all of your comments. And so if you go to our Discord channel, I know.
What?
Yeah.
I don't even know what this is.
I know. I see that. Discord is a chat type thing.
Okay.
There's Discord channels for various games I play, different kind of community type stuff. There's in the Bob Doyle Show, and it's just that inside there. It's like your own chat community. It's your own community. With
Are people playing
discussion.
in there and talking?
No, I haven't in a long time because I haven't talked about it. Obviously, nobody's done anything in a couple of years. I think we were trying to get it going, but you know how I am.
Well,
This isn't happening fast enough. Nobody wants to do it. Goodbye.
Well, and it's a little bit like squirrel. Okay, we don't need to do that because we have too many things on our plate because we're trying to save the world
All
or
right.
something.
All right. So this is a reminder.
Speaking of,
Date. Yesterday we talked about the fact that tomorrow
Yes.
at 6 p.m.
Pacific
Pacific time.
yes,
Replace the Poisons, a new webinar hosted by Bob and Tracy and their friends Kevin and Melissa.
be there.
Get those toxins out of your home and replace them with non-toxic alternatives. You join in with that voice too.
Nope.
Oh, come on. Sometimes you're such a sport.
I know, but that one is
Just not gonna do it, huh?
not that one.
Okay. So,
But
Tracy
join
and I,
join us at
Bob Doyle Show. Sorry, Bob Doyle Show. God, I don't have it ready.
Why don't you have it ready?
Well, maybe I do. Hold on.
Okay, so Bob Doyle Show / toxins. You can register for the webinar. It's totally free.
There we go.
And we're gonna
Replace
have
the poisons.
a
Right.
oh
so
toxins. Not yeah.
It's replace the. I know.
I don't know what I said, but that's what it's supposed to be.
This is
I
just
need
me.
more sleep. I really.
No, I'm just saying it's called
Re-
replace the poisons, but the URL to go to is bobdoyleshow.com/toxins. I should have done that better, but I didn't. So we're all friends here, right?
It's
And I know
good.
that a lot of you did go and register for this thing
Yes,
yesterday. So
thank you. We're
thank you. That was
excited.
really awesome. I
Yes.
think we're going to have a nice little crowd in there, and really excited about it. And if you don't know what we're talking about, so Tracy and I are helping people to convert their homes, their entire homes, from being toxic to non-toxic.
And this kind of comes in because of the whole luscious living lifestyle, and we're trying to partner with health and wellness and really cool, luscious
Things.
companies and things, and so came upon this wellness company, and we'll tell you more about
And they
it
just have
tomorrow
an
night.
all-in-one solution. But first, we
Yep.
want to educate you on it because I think a lot of people just kind of go, yeah, just take it for granted that you live with poison.
Right, because that's what works, right? That's what cleans whatever it is. And the fact of the matter is that that does not need to be the case, and it can be devastating to your health. It can even be fatal.
Smile
That's
when
why
you say
there's
that.
child-proof locks on things, which don't need to be. And
I'm not convinced by your smile. It seems like you're forcing it.
Okay, maybe. No, I mean, no, I can't talk about toxins and be happy about it. It's just, it's like, it's so frustrating the fact that we have a system.
Here, let me
that
show you how you do
go
it.
to the
Let me
store
show you how you do it. Watch.
and you go
Hey.
to the store and there's poison on the shelves, and they're allowed
You still
to
seem
sell
angry.
poison.
You still seem really angry. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hey,
It's
come
not
here.
okay.
Come here. Now, I just want you to be honest with me. If you were going to go to your kitchen sink and open up the cabinet down there and pull out your cleaning supplies and whatnot, if you were to read the label, how many ingredients down do you think you would have to go before it would kill you?
That's a great
Type
question.
1 for 1.
That's a great question.
And then let's take a look at your makeup and let's take a look at all your other stuff and just let's look at how much poison's in there,
Right.
and somehow you're going, it's okay, right? Because everybody's
They
doing it.
wouldn't sell it if it was that bad.
There you go.
Baloney.
Now see, but look, I'm not making you wrong. We all just bought into it.
It's programming, and it's what's available at the stores. I mean,
That's right. That's right. You
it
can't.
just-
Unfortunately, they make it a little bit tricky to.
They make it tricky all the time. This
But
is what,
we're
you know,
here
is
to
on
make it
television
simple
to say,
for you.
Oh, it's safe. Look, I'm with my children and my puppy dog. Even though the cap is child-proof, because if my child or puppy dog had anything to...
She's really about the childproof.
I am, because it's huge.
Right. Well, sometimes they're little.
I mean,
Anyway.
how many parents have
7.
locks on their cabinets because they have product inside there that they don't want the kids to get because it could hurt them?
How many? Raise
That's
your hands.
not okay.
How many have children who have children?
Or children who have children. You have grandchildren. It's just not okay.
Boy, she's really irritated about this. But let me
It
just
really
tell you
bothers me.
that I'm really happy.
And especially right now.
But
because
I'm really
everybody's cleaning
happy.
everything twice as much.
I'm okay. But I'm really happy. Do you
Yeah.
know why?
Why are you really happy?
Because we have an easy solution.
We do. Actually, it's true.
So you can turn that frown upside down, Tracy.
Yes.
Because it's easy peasy, lemon squeezy, to convert your entire house
Yes.
from toxic to non-toxic. And
Yes.
I cannot wait to show people how to do that.
Yes.
We're giddy about it, actually.
Yes. Same prices as the poison.
Or less.
Or less, actually. Right? Yes.
So anyway.
Anyway, we'll talk about it tomorrow night, so join us. We'd love to have you.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else are we talking
Bring your favorite bottle of poison.
about? Oh, no, we want people not to be touching their poison.
You should get them all out and put them on the table in front of you with a garbage can. Because at the end of it, you're going to want to go,
That's true.
because you'll have a solution on the way.
Right.
And you'll say, Bob and Tracy, where do I begin to thank you? And I'll say, I don't know. Just
Well,
start
actually,
somewhere.
After a couple months of using non-toxic products, when you can breathe better and you're not so brain fogged, you'll go, oh, wow. That's when
I keep forgetting to tell everybody about the Bob Doyle show. So see, that's my real underlying, that's my
Oh my
agenda.
God,
I just
it's
want you
so
guys to clear your brain
funny.
enough so that you'll talk more about this show. And so this is the way I know to do it,
Adam.
to detoxify your house. And be thinking about those that you freaking love.
Oh, Jane actually set Alexa up to remind her about the webinar. I love you. She's the best.
Wow, how would we do
That's
that?
so cool.
Alexa, set a reminder.
What's the reminder for?
The Replace the Poisons webinar.
When should I remind you?
Tomorrow at 5:55 p.m.
Okay, I'll remind you tomorrow at 5:55 p.m.
Boy, if I need that reminder, I have dropped the ball. Oh my God, 5
But
minutes!
now, everybody else who had an Alexa, they're having an alarm set at 5:55. Now, if they're in a different time zone, they're going to be really early.
Oh, good point.
Well, you can adjust.
Oh, the perfect plan gone wrong.
It's okay. It's fine. It's good. It's good for us. We have a reminder because we were totally going to forget, I'm sure.
There's no way we would forget.
Oh, my heavens.
I have to take a sip of coffee, so you have to entertain them with a story. You can do this.
A story?
If you keep... You can do it. That's so not fair.
It is so not fair, and we know.
All right, well, in that case,
storytelling.
in
I'm
that
not really
case, just
storytelling.
demonstrate this for the fine people.
Oh, the little swimmer in the coffee that actually, I think he still works, doesn't he? Oh, no, he doesn't work anymore. Since he went floating in the coffee, he doesn't work anymore.
He worked a little bit for a while, but
No, I think the coffee killed him. Oh, I'm so sorry. He died. I don't know if you guys caught the episode where he fell in the coffee and floated, and
okay.
he was still working for a bit. But
Oh my God! See, again, if we had the dream producer, this is what would be happening right now. They would be finding that clip.
Right.
They would be rendering a version in slow motion with some sad music,
Yeah.
and then have the title say something like,
Yeah,
we have to name him, Mr. Bendy or
Well,
whatever.
no, it's Noggin.
Oh, Noggin Bob's.
Bops.
Oh, yes. Noggin Bob's remembered.
Yeah.
And it just loops of
Mr.
him
Noggin
basically
Bob's.
drowning in the coffee, caught on film.
Oh, it's so sad. Yeah, you can actually see like the inner workings, kind of like coffee brown.
Poor Mr. Bops.
Sorry.
When did I get that? I think it was a Christmas gift. Do you know, I don't know that I'm going to give up on Mr. Noggin Bops.
Probably take
I
them apart
might
and
dip
clean
him in
them.
water and
See
see
what
if we can
happens.
loosen up some of that coffee sludge.
Possibly.
What do y'all think I should do?
We can try. Maybe not right
Well,
now.
look, he's already dead.
We can see if we can resurrect
Hold
him.
on. Smelling salts. The gross dog breath scratch
so
and sniff.
nasty.
All right, let's see. Come on, Mr. Bops. Why? Why?
All day, you guys. All day. Okay. I think.
Nope, we still got 3 minutes.
I think. Oh, we have 3 minutes.
That's right.
Okay. Well, we have hashtag 300 wishes.
Oh, yes, we do.
11 a.m. Pacific today, and so we would love if you would join us on that group page for a fun live where we will cover something cool.
That's right. Something cool.
Well, I'm still waiting to hear back because we may have. Let me see if
We'll-
this is.
Anyway, that's
Yeah,
at 11. That's 11 a.m. Pacific.
Correct.
Over in the Facebook group. We don't do the live Zooms anymore.
No, because just too many.
We
yeah.
just get on here and basically do this, only we talk about other stuff.
Right. Wish lists and creating a
You
life.
know, yeah, creating a
your-
life you love and
yeah,
stuff like
exactly. You know, that kind of stuff.
And we're generally like under a tree or,
Not raging waves.
But isn't this just like life sometimes?
Yes,
Sometimes
where the
life
waves
is
come
like,
crashing in and then they come crashing out. Yes.
and yet somehow we have stayed dry amidst the storm.
Oh, that's a good one. Great analogy. I like it.
The green screen will never throw anything at you can't handle. You've heard that before, right? I think the Dalai Lama said it.
Sure.
Or Paul McCartney or somebody. Maybe it was me just now. I don't know. It's hard
I
to
don't
say.
know.
That's me stretching time.
All right. We did it.
Ladies and gentlemen, you
we
know
love
the drill.
you so much. Thank you for playing.
So tell you, look, tomorrow, I don't know what's going on. We're probably not going to do a VR related thing.
No?
Probably not. Let's be honest. It's just become a technical.
We're having some tech issues, which is why we're revamping some things. So stay tuned.
Underafikitri.
Underafikitri!
Thank you, Amy and Jane, also for being champions for Underafikitri when I keep freaking forgetting. It's my favorite thing ever, and I keep going on it.
Uh-huh.
All right.
So we will see you at 11 o'clock today and
that's
tomorrow.
That's all we have to say about
All
that.
right, love you guys. Mwah! Have an awesome day.